Alright, let's keep learning the remaining features. In Jupyter, it supports threading and test cases functions that allow us to run part of the test cases subset. In this lecture, let's take a look at it. First, we need to write a new test class named Jupyter threading test. Okay. And we will not write some new test method, just copy the several existing test method for demonstrator is enough. All right, copy them. And copy this one. Okay, copy this one. This is the last one we will copy it. Sorry. And then we need to define the list, but I will not define at the initialized at here. We will use the left circle method to initialize my and okay. Oh, sorry, not mice. Initial. Okay, you said before or annotate import and then remove columns method. Remove disable. Remove order. We no need to use them at all. And make this statement to more clear and compiles. Yes, because we already know the batch assertion details, so no need to print something approve. All right, so far so we already completed the source code write into Jupyter test and tagging test. Now we need to add the tagging annotation or tagging to our test cases. Actually, in Jupyter will existing several ways to write the tagging. Let's demonstrate it with a real test example. You can use text, and actually it's a array allowed contains several and multiple tag. First is the dv and srt uat. Okay. Of course, you can add a tag at the method level, not only the class level. Use this way to annotate this method is the dv tag. And also we can add the single tags by this way. You can remove, it's no problem. And of course, we can add the annotation multiple UAT. The last one we will annotate by product annotation. Okay, so far we completed uh, all the tag annotated for our all of the test method. Um, let's see the PowerPoint. If you wanted execution the subset of test classes in our project, we need config or special the tagging filter filter exception. It's very similar Java's logic operation, and or operation, and operation, and the not operation. Yes, you can say it's a not operation, right? Um, let's add the configuration and POM configuration part. Right. As you can see, so if we wanted execution DV tag only, you can add the groups DV. Also, you wanted both DV and all SRT, you can add the SRT. Yeah. As we know, the product DV will be always filled due to the list is the immutable list, not support update at all. So this method, test method will always be filled. So we wanted to exclude. You can use exclude groups product. Let's execution the test case by the maven test command. Okay, our test case execution successfully, and we found some information from the console. As we can see, it's totally execution three test method or three test case, and we can exactly to know the product and tag is excluded, but we only configured the DV and the SRT will be execution, but actually the UET is also to execution. That's why. Uh, come back to the source code and class level annotation. We will find we annotate by DV, SRT, and UET, right? So even we not write the annotation at here and the method level, um, those test cases will inherit uh, the class level annotation, tag annotation. So I comment the text annotation source code, we can execute the test method, the maven test command execution again. Right, it's the execution result is the same premise execution, right? So from this point, it seems we not annotated by any tags in method level, but actually this method level inherited the class level tag annotation. So uh, that means this same with this way, right? It's same, it's same, absolutely same. So similar, if we add the UAT into exclude groups, that that will make all of the test method will not be execution because as you can see, um, all of the test method will be annotated by UAT, right? But you configured exclude UAT and only contains the SRT, DV, UAT. Actually, is here is containing the UAT because matched our class level tagging, right? So rerun this test command again. Okay, seems the results matched our analysis. So hope you can be careful to use these features. If you have some misunderstand, and you can see this PowerPoint slide by details. All right. Next lecture, I will introduce some knowledge about customer tagging annotation, but ourselves will not use annotation provided by Jupyter anymore. See you next lecture.